Hello and welcome to my channel. I am Brent Tantor, and this is my review of The Last Jedi. So, as you know, there's been a lot said about The Last Jedi, um, and I am a mega Star Wars fan. I love the original Star Wars. I love the prequel Star Wars. I love the Clone Wars. I love Star Wars Rebels. I love everything Star Wars. I love Episode 7, The Force Awakens. It was a great addition. I thought it was great. Did it copy the original Star Wars? Yeah, it did. But I think it was good, though. It ended up being a really good film, and I was excited for the next one. Unfortunately, instead of getting a good film, we got The Last Jedi. And yeah, enough said about that. I know that every time a new trilogy comes out, there's fans that don't like what where Star Wars, the direction Star Wars goes. But when the less, and of course, there's things that people don't like here and there. With Episode 1, people didn't like Jar Jar, people didn't like things about Episode 1, but at the end of the day, though, the movie Episode 1 wasn't a bad movie. It was still good. It still felt like Star Wars, and at the end of the day, people still like and new generation of fans really loved Episode 1. Unfortunately, though, with The Last Jedi, I think it's different. It's a lot different than it's it's there's way more wrong with The Last Jedi than than we can really comprehend. I mean, we do comprehend it. We know that it's a bad movie, but it's different. It's different. It's a lot different than what happened in the prequels. It's really, really bad. And so, without further ado, let's get into it. Alright, so the first, and I feel like the most insane thing about this entire movie is the plot. The entire plot of the movie. Basically, if you haven't seen the movie, I don't know why you're watching this if you haven't seen it. Well, I would say go see it, but I mean, it's just so bad that I cannot recommend it, unfortunately. It's that bad. So, anyways, the entire plot of the movie. So basically, the rebels are somehow, and this is another thing that's really weird, is like at the end of the Force Awakens, the Republic got crippled because their core planets got destroyed. But but the First Order lost Starkiller Base. Poe Dameron and the Resistance, they destroyed uh, Starkiller Base and destroyed their weapon. So I don't know how the First Order was able to conquer the galaxy. We don't really know. It just kind of leaves that vague, so that's kind of weird. But, anyways, somehow, I don't know where the rest of the Republic fleet is, but there's only one capital ship left, apparently, of the Resistance, and that's it. That's the only that's the only ship that's left, apparently. And so they try to escape. They jump to light speed, but apparently, I guess the First Order has some new technology that they can track them through hyperspace. And I don't know why the Rebel Alliance would, or not the Rebel Alliance. Sorry about that. The Resistance. I don't know why the Resistance would actually think that there was this new technology. I mean, that is the case. They do have the new technology, whatever. They don't really have a mole. I don't know why they wouldn't suspect, oh, there could be a mole in our midst. What's going on? There could be a mole that's telling us what's going on. So, anyways, I digress. The whole plot is the Rebel Alliance has jumped to light speed. They thought they got away from the First Order, but all of a sudden, the First Order shows up in light speed right behind them, and they're like, "Crap, what's going on? We thought that the First Order couldn't track us through hyperspace," and then they invent this whole theory that they have some technology or whatever that they can track them through hyperspace. So, anyways, the entire plot is just stupid. There's no other way to put it. It's stupid. So, the First Order jumps out of hyperspace right behind them and starts shooting them, trying to shoot them down. And so the entire movie, literally the entire movie, the First Order is at cruise speed trying to chase this one rebel ship. The entire movie. That's what we get. That's what we get as our next Star Wars movie. They could have gone in so many different. They could have had the Republic could have been like so like upset that their core planets got destroyed that they formed this giant fleet and went after the First Order and had this big epic space battle, and it could have been amazing. It could have been awesome. But no, they didn't go that direction. No, they went a completely stupid direction and decided to make the entire plot about chasing one rebel ship. And honestly, here's how I can destroy this plot. This whole plot is destroyed simply and easily by this one scene that's actually in the movie. Let me show you. This scene right here, the entire movie, the entire plot of chasing the ship, the entire movie, it should have ended here. This is the scene that should have been the end of the movie. And look, we're only like 30 minutes into the movie, and this should have been the end of the movie because the rebels should have been defeated right here. Watch and see. See that? I'm not going to show too much of it because I don't think Lucasfilm will probably let me. So I'm just going to stop it there. So basically, as you saw, that's the rebel ship that the giant ships, the giant Super Star Destroyer, and the other Star Destroyers are chasing this one ship to try to destroy it. Kylo Ren catches up to it in his TIE Fighter and wrecks the crap out of it. But then for some reason, I don't know why, he goes back to the ship. And it's like, what in the world? Like, and even if Kylo Ren had to go back to the ship or whatever, they could have sent another wave of TIEs. They could have just keep sending waves of TIEs at the ship, and the ship would have probably been destroyed within probably 5 to 10 minutes, I would think. The ship, I don't know how they're able to shoot through the shields. I don't know. I guess, I mean, I don't understand this new Star Wars. There's no shields. They can just shoot through it, and I don't know. It just blows through. I don't know. But anyways, the entire plot of the movie is destroyed right here in this scene. It's done. It's over. That's it. The entire plot of the movie is stupid. That's what makes this. Forget all the politics, forget all the social justice warrior junk that's in this movie. This movie's already destroyed just because of the plot is flawed. I don't know what the heck was going on in their mind at Lucasfilm when Rian Johnson came in and pitched this crap. Like, I don't know why someone didn't go, what? That makes no sense. What are you talking about? We can't have an entire movie where we chase one capital ship, where the First Order chases one capital ship when they could just send all their TIE fighters to destroy it, or better yet, they could send their Star Destroyer, they could do a micro jump, hyperspeed, and catch up with the ship and outflank it and destroy it from behind. Like, what is going on with the people at Lucasfilm? Like, did they really just allow Rian Johnson to make every decision, and they didn't once say, oh no, that's stupid, You can't do that. That's a stupid decision. I mean, I don't understand how this got past the first ring of creative decision making at Lucasfilm. It makes no sense. It's just absolutely mind boggling. The insanity of this decision to make it so that the entire plot is chasing one rebel capital ship, and for somehow the First Order can't catch up with them because the ship is so fast and everything, but it's running out of fuel. So I don't know. It's stupid. So there you have it. That's part one. And honestly, I feel like that just destroys the entire movie just on its own. We haven't even gotten into the social justice stuff that's in this movie that just completely wrecks the movie even more so. But yeah, I mean, there we go. Let's get into the next part. Um, and yeah, we'll get into the next part later. Thanks.